Good evening and hello. Happy Thursday. Happy first actual warm day of spring. Hopefully it'll stay that way. I'm EvilBox, your resident head in the box, and this is Thursday Modern, live from Titan Games in Peoria. I'm joined via satellite, Master Snell. Hello, Master Snell. We have good match ongoing. We've got Zach Johnson. Zach Johnson playing, what is Zach playing? Burn. Zach Johnson playing Burn versus Danzy playing one of my decks. I call it Tad Cooper. And I call it Tad Cooper because I super believe in Tad Cooper. And what it is the Enduring Ideal deck. I played it on Friday, and I played it on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday, and went 1-1 and 2. The only deck that I did get a win, and no, it was last Friday. Last Friday? Yeah, Friday, because I don't play Tuesdays. That's right. I played Friday and got my only win was against Danzy, who was playing John's Drozinator deck, and it's amazing. Overwhelming Splendor stops enter the battlefield triggers on Eldrazi, so he couldn't cast Ulamog or anything and get through, and Emrakul came down as a 1-1, but he did get to take an extra turn to do Jack Diddley. So for 15 mana, he got to take an extra turn with a 1-1 that couldn't attack because I was under Form of Dragon with a Overwhelming Splendor. Maybe if I unmute this. Nope. Zach is on. I don't. He said he's on Burn. Oh. Yeah, this is not. This is Dustin. This has to be Dustin. Yeah, it's not Zach Johnson, it's Dustin. Yeah, cause Dustin said he was playing 4-color Shadow. Dustin Whalen. Derp. Okay. And life totals are 12 and 18. Anyway. Coming on here. So, yep, got the Periphery Nose to take out the Shadow and any other threat he would happen to put down this turn. And he's going to be, one at a time, but it's going to be there for as long as he has creatures out. See, there's another creature. Yeah, so Shadow is a 4-4, and Goyf is a 4-4. So Danzy gets to pick which one he kills. It's power. It's the lowest power on the board. Okay. Let's get that out of there. Yep, takes out the Shadow, Goyf, still a 4-5. Danzy looking to keep things going. There's a Ghostly Prison to hopefully slow things down a little bit. 2 to attack. Yes. Let's see here. Razor Kraken. Danzy gets hit for... apparently Goyf is a 5. Its lowest power. So yeah, so Goyf is a 5, which means Shadow has to be the one to die. Listen. He's got to get another prison down. If he has a sphere of safety, that'd be amazing. I don't know what he's got. Oh, it might be a sphere of safety. That's the only thing it costs 5. Nope. Another ley line. Oh, he has a form of dragon, and it looks like a land. So, Dancy needs to draw into something to help stabilize, and Dustin's got to get another creature out, or he's just going to take the Goyf with him on the next upkeep. Yeah, as soon as there's no creatures on the board, the nodes goes away. And Danzy goes fetching. Don't think it runs path. Just fetching, yeah, to get a Mistveil Plains. Right. Yeah, unless he casts another shadow, which... Oh, that's a Runed Halo. That is an answer. Yeah. Okay, so that comes down, name's Goyf. So now he has protection from Goyf, but he didn't cast anything, so how is the Goyf still alive? Dustin didn't cast anything, did he? Oh, did he cast a second Goyf? Okay. Right. Okay. Danzy is at 3. He took another Goyf hit. Wait. How did he... Oh, because he still was there last turn. Liliana. Is it? Yeah, that's a foil Lily Last Hope, right? That's pretty snazzy. There's a Shadow. And Shadow... He needs to make sure Shadow stays bigger than Goyf.
Fetching or fetch shocking? Fetch shocking.
Yeah, Shadow is an 8/8. So Goyf dies on Danny's turn. Needs another Halo. Yep, didn't get anything. Dustin gets game number 1. That's unfortunate. Kind of hope Danzy would, you know, pull it out and finally get a win with one of my decks. There's no blue in the deck. Because I asked him, it's like, what color are you not running? He said blue. So let's see. Did you mute yourself? Okay. That's fine. I heard that, and I'm fiddling with my audio settings because I should be able to hear them out there, but I just don't want to make sure I lost you. So okay. Playback recording devices. Ah, that's what's going on. There we go. That's better. Alright, now I've got ears out there. That's a little better. Okay. Nope. No, because it tries not to run. The only thing that it's got as far as non-enchantment spells in the sideboard is silences, which can help you in the early game if you get them. Dang it, missed him. But okay, so now that that's good and that's good, and we're updating live totals, and there we go, and levels. Let's tick that up just a little bit. Okay. Easy peasy, nice and easy. Awesome. And while we're shuffling there, I have something amazing to show you, Snow, and the rest of the interwebs.
Did you hear my calls fine, Bob?
No.
Okay. I hit you on the radio and you didn't answer. So
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I was just asking if you could hear my call on my radio.
I can hear you now.
Okay.
I now have ears out
I
there.
was just making sure.
Okay. The captain went out to GP Seattle. He went to Seattle, and he came back with probably the most amazing thing I've seen. Apparently, Daniel Gellion was out there in the artist row, and he came back with this. Now, you see that, Mr. Oofy? There's a lot of blank space in there, and I'm sorry for that, but that is a signed Oofy. There is a signature there. But more impressive, and more importantly, on the back of said Oofy, it is an artist proof that he had draw the Oofy art again. So Daniel Gellion drew the Oofy art on the back of an Oofy proof, and it's signed and dated with 2018. You can't see that good on the cam, but that is 28, or that's dated 18. It's an artist proof Ice Age Oofy with the Oofy sketched on the back. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Huh? Right, and for the time being, per the captain's request, it's remaining in store to be the mascot in the store. But Mr. Dan, our wonderful proprietor of said establishment, is going to try to convince him to let it come home with me to be in the Oofy Preserve proper. But for the time being, I snapped a couple shots, so I'll be able to get those up on the screen normally, but I wanted to show that off in person, that there is an artist-proof Oofy signed by Mr. Daniel Gellin. Gellin. And they thought of me so nicely that they brought it back. So that's pretty phenomenal. Danzy's starting off strong with a Bosa G, a map, and a ley line. Yes, it runs Boseiju main deck. Because no, it's there because blue and just disruption things are a thing in general. So just to be able to main deck slam down the Enduring Ideal when you get 7 lands is kind of paramount. Okay, 20. Artifact creature land. Yeah, it looks like a 3/4 on the Oofy die. So. So Danzy said shocked. And crack a fetch. And wrong way. There you go. Crack a fetch and shock. So I smell Shadow coming down. He's at 10. Text for... Oh, there it is. There's Goyf. The Gurf counter. So Goyf is at 3/4 right now. Land. Sorcery. What in the world? What was that thing? No, it was red, whatever it was. That looks like a blue card. Or it's a proxy. There's a derp. Okay, so traverse for the shadow. I don't know what it is. So Danzy took 5, so Goyf is up to a 5/6. Let's get that. It might have been. It might have been. What in the world? Source file missing? Okay, well, no change in the Oofy counter, because apparently when I updated it, it changed everything. So I'm not able to adjust any of my texts. That's unfortunately. What's Halo on?
Death Shadow.
Death Shadow. Recording devices. Why does it pop up over there? Always pops up over there. Properties. Oh, Bloodbraid into another shadow? That's not cool. That's not cool at all. Okay, so... Wow. And... a fetch. Danzy needs a whole lot of mana right now, which he just doesn't have. You should have used the map to go for Nykthos. Oh, that's gonna just straight out let him die. Yep, there it is. Well, Shadow does take it home. Sad days. just can't get away from derp. I guess when he says 4-color shadow and it's not blue, that's traverse shadow, so I shouldn't have been surprised that, I got my hopes up that there was a not blue shadow deck, but it's still a dumb shadow deck. I know it does, because you are a horrible, horrible individual, Master Snow. It did bring me I finally got Nick McCarthy's picture for his standings card. And I asked him what his favorite land was, and he said, Island. And I said, which one, so I need the art. And he's like, snow-covered. I'm like, ha! Snell beat you to the Ice Age one, so as long as you're okay with the Cold Snap reprint, we're in business. And he had to think about it for a good 2 minutes, and then finally relented and agreed. It is the inferior artwork, but it's a lot easier to find online. Finding that Easter Island art was really hard to do. But let's see here. This is Danzy, loss number 14. No, he is playing my deck, so what does that tell you? I just was really hoping he would have gotten a win with my deck, but then again, he wanted to go into it blind, and this is a deck that you kind of gotta at least thumb through it once. Even though he saw it played against him firsthand, you still need to know how it works and what to expect. However, Dustin Whalen picks up his 3rd victory on the year, so he's up to go. Next match, we're going to have Mr. Nick McCarthy, because he's playing that Seance deck again. And I know you're not a fan of, not super mainstream. If it's not Derp Shadow or Pyromancer right now, you're not a fan. Or Dredge or Jund. J-Sky Bloodbraid or Derp. You're not a huge fan. But he did say he was packing the Seance deck again.
There wasn't anything I could do.
Why didn't you use instead of mapping for a temple, why didn't you map for Nykthos? That would have given you the 4 mana.
I was worried about... Oh, would it have?
Yeah, because you had... Well, no, because you needed that second white mana source to get the Halo down.
Yeah, that's why I went for the second white.
Right. Yeah, I just didn't like you. What did you have in that first or the second game that made you keep? 'Cause it didn't look like you had a whole lot.
I had a Ruined Halo that I knew I could lock something out with.
Right.
Cast out.
Okay.
2 lands. The map to go get something.
Right.
A ley line, which I know against Shadow I need ley line. It helps out a lot.
Yeah, it locks out the hand destruction.
And maybe Ghostly Prison was in there. I don't know.
Right. What'd you board in? Anything?
2 nodes, because it
Yeah.
does a lot of work against them.
It does do a lot of work.
And I took out a cast
periphery
out.
nodes?
Yeah, I took out a cast out and put in the Vanish Blight.
Yeah, the cast out's nice, but it's probably one of the first things to come out.
Well, like when he was going off,
yeah, he also just got everything he needed.
He got everything
so
he needed. I mean, there's nothing I can do. I mean, when your opponent has everything you need.
And because he saw Leyline in the main deck, he probably sided out his hand destruction anyway.
I would think so.
Or a lot of it.
It was effective for him to use it against himself, too. So.
Yeah, to get himself down. And because you don't take out the Thoughtseize, but I can see the Inquisitions coming out.
Yeah.
Because you can definitely Thoughtseize yourself and still lose the 2 life for 1 mana.
But in the same sense, starting off with a Leyline is still really, really
Ah! Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. But
I mean, with 8 people out there, there's a chance you might see me back up again.
That's possible. I mean, especially.
You got 2 of your decks out of the way right now, so.
Yeah, I did. Huh? Yeah, we only got 8 tonight. Scooter is here. Scooter's not playing robots. He's playing, what do you call it? Pyroprism? Yeah, he calls it Pyroprism. Yeah. Yeah, Pyroprism is what he called it. So, considering he has no faith in the deck, I told him he's up second. Yeah. So, I'm not having McCarthy on first, on next, unless it's Fallout. So, it's going to be Scooter and then McCarthy. So, I got my 3 decks. So, you might get up on Fallout, depending on how they do. What's prisony about the Pyro deck? Is it just Moon and Bridge and Moon and Bridge?
Hi, Snow.
Okay. So, yeah, I don't think he saw you, or he can't see you because his view is the stream. Well, yeah, he can see you that way. Tonight's card back, Shower of Coals. Shower of Coals. I was kind of surprised that there is only Meteor Shower, Shower of Sparks, and Shower of Coals as the only Showers decks or Showers cards in Modern or in Magic.
The Chicken Nugget Shower?
I'm going with April Showers. What'd you say?
Are you using the Chicken Nugget Shower?
Chicken Nugget Shower? Oh, for Stone Rain? Yeah.
That's one of the showers.
Yeah. Well, there's 3 showers.
Yeah, 3 actual showers.
And then I'm going to use the rain for the rest of it. And, well, that's a storm. That's right, but it's but no reason to go with a storm when I can go shower and rain. Because there's plenty of rain. Possibly storm, possibly. But I mean, if I'm gonna go Common Storm, why not go Dragon Storm? That's a storm. Yeah. But no, the ones that I've got set up. Let's see. Let's see here. Desktop. Yeah, I've got Shower Sparks. I got Acid Rain. I like that one. I try to pick a rain from each color, considering that all of the showers are red. There's no like green shower. It's all red showers. Meteor Shower, Shower Sparks, and Shower of Coals. And then on the green side, I got Acid Rain, and white has Rain of Blades. Green also has... Oh, no, Acid Rain's blue. Yeah, Acid Rain is blue. Refreshing Rain is green. And then Stone Rain and Rain of Salt are back to red. Did I not get a black one? I thought I pulled Rain of Tears, but I must not have. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I think I got Rain of Tears ready, but I didn't put it into the folder because I'm a damn fool. But while we're talking about it, and the reason that I'm so excited about getting this Artist Proof Brown Oofy, if you're not familiar, I have created the Titan Oofy Preserve. Now, the Oofy Preserve is a home where Oofies can enjoy themselves and have fun and just live their life in peace because they've been neglected. They are neglected. They need your help. I need your help. I can only rescue so many Oofies myself, and that's where you come in. The Oofy Preserve accepts all Oofies, but it's primarily set up for the Ice Age Brown Oofy. And each Oofy that you send in, make sure your name's on the return envelope so I know who to thank. And you get shout outs on the stream and my personal gratitude. But you go ahead and you take those Oofies because if you've got any Ice Age cards at all in your collection, you have brown Oofies. That's just a fact. And you pull them out, you put them in an envelope, and you write on that envelope, Titan Games, care of the Oofy Preserve, 4450 North Prospect Road, Suite Charlie 6, Peoria Heights, Illinois, 61616. And I got to tell you, folks, that zip code is just as much fun to write as it is to say. But drop it in the envelope, drop that envelope in the mail, make sure you have a stamp on it so it doesn't get lost. And each Oofy received will get my personal gratitude and a show off on the stream. Dan, unfortunately, the first Oofies received were a fellow from Colorado who sent a wonderful thank you note along with them, or a here you go note. And Dan didn't keep the envelope. So after that, I specifically asked Dan, you got to keep the envelope and you got to put it in there with it, so I know specifically who to thank. And yeah. That's the Oofy Preserve. I'm trying to rescue as many Oofies as possible. I know that no matter how many I get, I'm not going to get at least 4 of them because Master Snell is holding a playset of them hostage. Even though he is more than able to use the Mirrodin Oofy, which isn't uncommon, I might add, which is a fantastic upgrade for the Oofies, but He just won't listen to reason. He wants to hold his Oofies hostage, just to keep them out of my hands. Let's see here. They need some lotion. They do, because a lot of these guys, you know, that skin, that's very rough skin. You know, they live their lives in dankitude, and they need to moisturize. So I thank you for giving them the lotion, Master Snow. Thank you. They're emaciated, poor little guys. They need a sandwich. Do you at least give them a sandwich, or do they have to eat the lotion? Anyway, let's see. Might as well reset life totals. I think I don't start the timer. Maybe if I ask the Muse very, very, very politely, the Muse might be able to poke its head out there and see what time is on the giant monitor, and how many people are still playing. 17. 3 matches. So we picked the one match that ended quick.
That's the way Bob do.
Yeah, there's 4 matches, 8 people. 8 divided by 2 comes out to be 4. 3 rounds. Yeah, 3 rounds, 4 matches a round-ish, and that's where we be. Possibly. I know as soon as the door opened, I heard Seance got there, so I think Nick is done, which leaves I don't know who he was playing, but there's a Mono Brown Eldrazi out there tonight. There's a Rakdos deck, the Pyro Prison, a Seance, the Drozinator, Tad Cooper, 4-color Derp, Burn. So we have a nice diverse of non-top tier rockers. So got some nice casual environment, and I dig on that a lot, because well, maybe tomorrow. So next week is pre-release. I'm excited. Dominaria has captured my attention. It's like Kamigawa 2 with a better storyline. So many legendary permanents. I am just on cloud 9. Hey! What's up, buddy?
Has Cody given you? No, Cody hasn't given you your surprise yet.
What's that?
Cody hasn't given you your surprise yet.
No, is Cody out there?
No, not right now. He wasn't able to come.
I wasn't here last week. He may have brought it last week, and I just didn't have it. See, Danzy's playing my other deck, but see, I wanted to show you. I was kind of hoping Chase would have showed up. I've been meaning to show him my my Choose Your Own Adventure deck. Yeah, see, these have new lands in them, so they don't have.
I build the jankiest of jank decks for you, and you don't even put me on camera.
You're gonna be on camera game 3 or round 3 because I gotta have Dragus lose.
I'm back on camera.
Oh, it's UV Dragust?
Hell yeah. What's he playing? Dragons? No, I know what Dragons is playing.
Dancy?
Yeah.
Enduring Ideal.
Oh yeah, Dragons is gonna lose.
I hope so. That'd be awesome.
He's just sitting there. He's gonna be sitting there with a ton of transfers out, and during Ideals is gonna be like, okay.
Yeah, and it was like, oh yeah, all my stuff would cost already 3, so.
What is this?
See, I was hoping to show you if you want to see like what my played cards look like, you should go out and watch Danzy play this round. That's my deck.
Okay.
So if you just see like the bend and the crease and all of them, and it's so fantastic.
They're expensive cards in the deck.
Not too very expensive.
How much is not too very expensive?
Well, it's got a play set of Leyline of Sanctity. It's got Bosiji or Bosiju. Ruined Halos. Not too very expensive of a deck in that one. It's got green white fetch and shocks. Nykthos. This deck's not too very bad. But anyway, Danzy staying where he is. Scooter. Pyro. Who did that? The captain. The captain went out to GP Seattle, and Daniel Gellin was out there, and he got the artist proof, and he had the artist drawn on the back. That is beautiful.
Is that the most special of EPs?
So far, yeah. I mean, I have an Italian and a German Ufi, but that's by far like the shining achievement one.
I want to get you an altered full art one. I want to do this. Don't tempt me. This will be the next thing I buy.
That was a drop in by what's his name? Jackie, Nick, Austin, Scooter, Kyle. Kyle Bradley? Is that his name? I think so. So Scooter is just explaining that the dice that he uses for his counters and such, he specifically picked those to be atrocious for me to look at because I can't see how many pips it's on because it's like dark red on black or something like that. And he said he specifically picked those out so I can't see how many counters are on anything, and that's such a Scooter thing to do. And he wonders why the people want to see him lose so very often. The only thing that's going to suck is the Blood Moon will shut off Nykthos. And Nykthos is kind of a necessary quick way to get the mana you need. Oh my god. He had 3 Enduring Ideals in his opening hand. That's... yeah. Wow, that's terrible. I mean, the only thing that would be worse than that is having... or is drawing both Form of Dragons and the Dovescape in your hand. Because you just do not want any of those in your hand. But no, Tuesday I found out, or I was reminded that Pestilence was never reprinted for Modern. Did you know that? Last time that Pestilence was printed was Classic 6th edition. So that made me a very sad panda. So that inspired me to build a Pyrohemia deck. So I have it laid out, I just need to collect the cards for it. I don't know how many... or how much Planar Chaos she bought, but I am looking for Pyrohemias. I haven't looked at my stuff yet, but I know I probably don't have a playset based on what I got. Danzy, Mold of 5, inscribed it. Oh my gosh. Desperate Ritual. What is that? Is that a Rabble Master? Yeah, I think that's a Rabble Master. Yeah, Rabble Master. So, Rabble Master's down. Danzy takes 1. That's going to help a little bit. But he still needs to get down at least a prison. Right. Be in combat on your turns, create a 1/1 goblin with haste. So 6? Oh, and he I forgot the Rabble Master also has the front pump on the attack. That's rough. Yeah. Unless he can... well, he didn't get another land. That's... right, he can... well, no, at the beginning of combat. That's why he can be declared as an attacker. No, it doesn't. It's at the beginning of combat. You put it into play, and it has haste, so it can attack. But it's not into play tapped and attacking. Right. So... yes. Yes, you are. Yeah. It sucks, Danzy, but you need to do it. You need to... oh my god, that's so terrible. But he's got the Halo down, and if he does this, he's going to be at 1 land with a Halo on Rabble Master, so all he's taking is the 1 or the 2 goblin damage. Danzy's thinking really hard about this. But he's not in a very good position. That Mold of 5 just wrecked him. Yep, he's going for it. It's going to be the Runed Halo naming the Rabble Master. Danzy not having a great night tonight. Danzy's trying to justify because I didn't immediately yell out, "No, you idiot, no!" That so Chalice on 2 using the ritual. Going to combat, getting in for 2 Gobo damage. Alright, so Chalice is down on 2. Danzy now has more mana. Just crack it. There's the cut. Now, what's he going to cast? Searching for Tomorrow. You know, you could have cracked that and gotten, well, you do need the multiple white mana, so it's not terribly bad. I was like, you could have gotten the forest with that. And Danzy takes 2 more goblin damage. Cycle the cast out to draw a card. Draw for the main phase. Don't forget to tick down the search. There you go. And Danzy has a Enduring Ideal, Ghostly Prison, Farseek. Yep. So Danzy's down to 4. Searching for Tomorrow. Hey, there it is. We found Tomorrow, everybody. And Ghostly Prison. So now he's gonna slow down to 1 damage. So now he's on a 4-turn clock if he doesn't cast anything else. Yep, gets in for 1. It's the very slow death. Second Ghostly Prison, so now no more combat, but now he's within bolt range. Oh, wow. So he goes to combat, he gets another goblin, so at least Chalice comes down on 1 now. So now we have Chalice on 1, Chalice on 2. Oh, now I see what he's talking about with those dice. Yeah, they're clear with white pips. Damn it, Scooter. Damn you all to hell. This is game 1, right? I didn't miss anything, did I? This is 2? Is this game 1? Okay. Alright, so 4 lands. Get the ley line down, if you have a ley line. Goes to combat, makes a dude. Wow. I didn't realize IT was such a dangerous business. Apparently our Pekin Hospital's IT guru Brent Morrison sliced his finger open and required 5 stitches. Sphere of safety. Nothing's ever attacking now. Is that a discarded blood moon? That is a discarded blood moon. So Scooter's on hand size. What is that? What just came down? Chalice on 0. Okay. Chalice on 0, 1, and 2. Wow. Wow. You know what? I think that's worthy. Wow. What's that? Yeah. Right. Yeah, because of the glare. Wow. Okay, so Danzy now has Heliod down, so he can start pumping out some offensive. And as long as the Rabbit Master pumps out 1/1s, his 2/1 enchantment creatures aren't going to be dying to the nodes. Woo! There is a ley line. And Danzy goes block and get rid of the 1/1 token. Dragus is still missing that 3rd land. Squeaky cheeky. Yeah, because that's just a blanket attack, or a blanket damage, isn't it? Hang on a second, I gotta look up. Nodes. It can't be regenerated. Destroy target creature. It's a destroy effect. It can't kill Heliod. But there's a bridge. But Dragus has 6 cards in hand. So he's still going to get bashed with Heliod. What? Heliod? Neither. It's indestructible. But he's putting... No, I said it can't kill Heliod. The nodes can't kill Heliod, but if he puts any tokens down, they'll die to it. I wonder if Danzy is unaware that nodes is a destroy and not a sacrifice. Because he made a token to save Heliod, it seemed like. There's a Trinisphere. Yeah, it's like he's trying to make a buffer against Heliod, but it's a destroy effect. I need to make him aware of that next time he comes in. Dragus down to 10 because he can't get rid of cards in his hand. Ah, he found his land. And here comes Chandra? 5, 6. That is Mom and Dad. Key and Peel. Danzy's at 2. Whoops. Haha. Good on that. Good on that. Okay, so Key and Peel, sacrifice an artifact, deal 2 damage to target creature or player. He can't he can't sacrifice it, so he has chumpers. So as long as, okay. Whoop. Right. So Scooter's at 3, Danzy's at 2. Oh, now his 2/1 tokens are going to stay out longer because there's 1/1s out there with the Thopter, and Key and Peel themselves are a 2/2, so they'll die before the 2/1 enchantment clerics. What do you got, Dragist? If Danzy actually pulls this game out, I am going to be so very happy and proud that he was able to stabilize at 2 mana or 2 life. That's woo. Well, here's 3. Magus of the Moo. Yeah, you don't need to fetch. You can use it for colorless mana. It's okay. Is that a Ghost Quarter or is that Bosaji? Neither. It's a temple. Enduring Ideal. 1, 2. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's gonna be game unless Dragus can kill him this turn. Now, the smart move would to start off with Dovescape. Because Dragus ain't going to do creatures to kill you. Get the Dovescape so you can't get out Chandra. No, don't look at your combo pieces yet. Get out the Dovescape first. Dovescape is always first. No, well, okay. So, going for the unlife, to buy himself a little bit extra time, just in case. Either way, I think Danzy's got this 1/1. Yeah, stuck on 2 lands for way too long. Oh, and you know what? I made a mistake again. Nobody could hear you.
These are the timing guys.
I'm so sorry.
Have been muted
Yeah.
for the entire time.
Yeah, for the entire time. That's okay. I could hear you, and I was pretty much responding to whatever you were saying. So,
Yes.
so say hello, everybody, to Master.
Hello, everyone. Watching the stream.
I keep forgetting that you're interwoven to, and I have to unmute the stream. So.
Yeah.
It is quite the suite.
And what that is that's a game state token that I made myself. You looked at that. It's got Epic and explains what Enduring Ideal is. Which Enduring Ideal, if you don't know, Enduring Ideal is a sorcery that costs 7 mana. That says for the rest of the game you can't cast spells. But at the beginning of each of your upkeeps, search your library for an enchantment and put it onto the battlefield. That's Enduring Ideal.
The only thing it affects is Desperate Ritual, and it doesn't matter under normal circumstances at this point.
But Dragus is also under his own.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can't cast 1, 2, or 3s.
I'm hoping there's Dovescape.
Or 0, 1, and 2s. So. Oh, but there is a Trinisphere now. So everything at least costs 3.
Play it on the turn.
Knowing what
Another bridge comes down. So Heliod's not going to be attacking.
Upkeep. Yep. Untap. Dude. Sack.
Yeah.
Upkeep.
You don't.
Yep.
You don't have to worry about it, Danzy. I mean, you don't. All your mana is out there anyway, so.
Oh yeah, there it is.
So what's his kill
Form of the
condition?
Yeah.
Form a dragon.
What the fuck is this
Is that
garbage?
deal? Is that deal
I
500
know I
cheese
told it
on?
becomes 5.
What is that?
That's the just
What does Form of the Dragon do?
Yeah.
Form of Dragon is a 6-mana enchantment
I
that
can't
says
attack, right?
Correct, I have 4.
Go ahead.
creatures without flying cannot attack you.
I go up to 5.
At the end of each turn, your life total becomes 5.
And I have.
And at the beginning of your upkeep, deal 5 damage to target creature or player.
Okay.
You become a Shivan dragon, essentially, or you become a 5/5 dragon.
Yeah, I'm good again, too.
5.
I'm good again, too.
And Dragus picks it up, and we go to game 2. Dancy pulled that one out.
Man,
That
you
was
missed it.
so awesome.
I was getting screwed on lands.
It was impressive.
Half the planes ghost quarter.
Wow, that was tight.
Cast
That
Ruined
was an
Halo on
amazing
Rabble
game
Master,
one.
Turned the game around from there. Just
Wow.
started running.
Pretty much.
It was hot. I was sitting in there
Thoughts?
thinking like Bob's
Thoughts
gonna
on that
yell at
one?
me as soon as I ghost quarter my one lane.
Well, that one was
Yeah,
all
it definitely paid
about
off.
missed land drops.
Yes.
And
I'll agree, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
Both of it makes me super happy that these are the types of decks.
Dragus kept a hand for a turn 1 route.
Did you see that?
Master.
uh,
Or it was a
Make
turn
sure
1
you
Rabble
saw that.
Master, wasn't it?
No, it was a turn 2. You had to have 2 mana to get the ritual out.
Yeah.
But it was a
Yeah.
turn
I
2
told
Rabble
Bob,
Master.
bring me
Didn't he
a
have a
deck.
monkey?
I don't care
Huh?
what it is.
I thought he had a mana monkey.
I don't think he had a monkey.
I don't want to know what it is. Hand it to me. I'm gonna open the box.
Thought I saw one.
I was like, I want to be on camera. Just put me
2
down.
lands,
I'm gonna open
ritual,
the box, shuffle,
Rabble Master.
look at the top 7, just be good.
And then Dancy
This
got
is
the periphery nodes out that bought him enough time.
Bob, I love your deck.
Thank you.
As he's playing, I'm like, please tell me there's an endurance roll in there. Come on, Dubs game one time. He just goes with the Dubs game. I'm very excited about it.
I was yelling at him on the screen. He should have gone for the Dubscape first. You have to go Dubscape
I love
first.
it where Bob's.
That locks out everything. And then after that, then you can start getting out your Phyrexian Unlife, then the dragon, and that's the hard lock right there.
It was awesome. I walked up and I said, this is the
The awkward part is that my deck's not built to play against anything like that. So it's like,
Yeah, it's one of my
I mean,
favorite decks. I love that
options
deck.
against it, it's not good.
My fridge plays the Advantage version of that.
Mm.
And we go to like modern GPs all the time.
Mhm.
He really like sits down and this deck and just play. And he most of the time doesn't win.
Right.
A lot of the time he also doesn't
You have a lot of fun.
lose. He's
Right.
We're going cheese.
I played
We are
Danzy
going
last
cheese.
Friday with that deck, and he got to feel it on the other side. He was playing John's Drozinator deck, which is the Eldrazi and Sonic Resonator. Each game, I was putting stuff out just the turn before he was reacting, and I got to get the Overwhelming Splendor out,
Bounce over there?
which stops all enter the battlefield triggers. So he couldn't
He
use
ripped it,
Eldrazi
he's
to
like,
destroy
I
my
might play
permanents
that.
or anything. He did have to pay. He did pay 15 mana to take an extra turn with 1/1s on the field, though. They couldn't attack because I had a Form of Dragon and the Sphere of Safety.
That whole game
I
revolved
thank you.
around me ghost quartering my own player.
Dude, the awkward part too is I was looking at that and I almost powered out of Limit just to make it so just to
Thank you.
force you to do it that turn and waste the land.
you ended up with more, right?
Somebody appreciates my deck.
Oh, that thing was fun. I'm gonna go first this time again.
I'm gonna-
Dragus opting to go first.
Oh, that was a mold of 5 too.
Yeah, then the mold of 5. It was hilarious. Yeah, I can't keep that hand. There's
Let's
no
see.
way it's actually keepable.
I was actually kind of sad. I don't know where the rest of my
I just wanna live the dream where I get to turn one a Chandra on camera.
what is it?
Also, a very good dream.
No, I did it last
Activated
I did it
abilities
twice last
cost
week.
2 more
I just wanna do it on
to
camera.
2 more to do. What is
Suppression
that?
field.
Suppression field. I don't know where my 3 other suppression
know,
fields.
right?
So this sideboard only has 1 suppression field. It's supposed to have 3 to 4.
Like this garbage over here.
I know that one because I was watching GP Seattle this weekend, and there was a Silver Sniping listing
It's a good deck.
featuring, and it had suppression fields.
That's hot. That is hot.
Sam, nothing
You're gonna get hit
hyper-competitive.
by a bus.
Dragons mowing to 6, I think.
And there's nothing wrong with like the Jones
Yep.
of the world and the good decks because they're good. But I really like.
Let's see. Take away
Like,
that.
if there was, like, a 16
I think that's
man
still
night,
WoW
I'd
worthy,
probably
so we're
play
gonna
the
keep
Fifth,
Owen
but
Wilson
man,
up there.
I'll happily play this
I do
game.
not care how many people are coming tonight. I donated $5 to the shop, and I'm ready to play.
Wow, I'm yeah.
I mean, I played
16
standard
and I'd
last
still
week.
play.
I'm very biased in this
I'm
one
okay
because
with it.
one, I want to see Dancy finally win on cam with one of my decks, and I still want Scooter to lose because I'm still surly that he kind of fibbed his way into getting his only win on cam that one week, telling me that it was a terrible matchup that he
All right,
had,
I'll keep this.
and he just absolutely dominated the deck. So he squirreled his way into an on-cam victory, but he's still standing at, I think, 3 or 4.
Go.
Let's see here. Scooter Dragus. He's 1 and 4 right now on the year. Fetch.
Get that 2 white.
Oh, so he did that at the
Not the
end of
Red Master.
turn. Okay.
Kissing my fucking ass here in a minute. Because you're gonna love it. You ready?
Right, what do we got?
Dancy plays
Sanctimony, sir.
Sanctimony.
Kiss my ass.
Whenever
Worth
Yeah.
it.
Whenever an
Worth it.
opponent taps a mountain for mana, or
I
taps a
almost
mountain,
tapped it
you
at
gain
the
a
end of the turn,
life.
just be like, yeah, that's fine. Why not?
Wow.
Let's see.
Yeah. So it runs 3 Sanctimonies in the sideboard because burn is a thing. So Dancy's going to gain 3 life immediately. And is that a bridge?
Start getting
That
myself
looks like a
some play.
bridge.
Do they always do that? Okay. Because yeah, they used to do it kind of.
Yeah, that smells like a bridge.
You gave out ones from that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
And tapped, and
More Sanctimony. Greater Oromancy. Okay, that's
Go
fine.
Greater Oromancy. Other enchantments you control and enchanted creatures you control have Shroud.
Realm Master.
Yeah.
Squeaky Cheeky coming your way, sir.
Alright.
Okay,
Here
we got
comes
one
Squeaky
down.
Cheeky.
Yeah.
Boom. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, not Squeaky Cheeky, Rabble Master.
Rabble.
Why do you say Squeaky Cheeky?
Yeah.
Rude Halo down on the Rabble Master.
Rabble Master.
Dancy's got
Rabble.
all the answers this game so far. So Bridge, Rabble Master, and Goblins. Can't do anything about the Goblins right now, but
Why not? 3. Transfer.
Dancy's gonna gain 3
Hemisphere.
and a Trinisphere,
I got 4 and I can still attack you. Attack you with attack for 2.
Yeah.
and Dancy gets attacked for 2.
Temple Garden, rough matchup.
Yeah,
I
well
kind of
done.
don't like that. I mean, maybe this is not a take out, but I would have probably cut those Trinispheres.
Also, give me lands.
Taking out the Trinispheres.
Those don't do anything.
Well, all the ramp is building up, and Trinisphere also. Oh yeah, this deck should generate enough mana
There
that
we go.
it doesn't care about Trinisphere.
Gotta get those loons going right now.
You know, a
while
lot
we
of
can.
things already cost 2 or 3 anyway.
Right.
Tap down 4.
Now I get
Cough.
to go my.
So Koth, 1, 2,
Cough,
3,
you go down to
4.
I'm gonna add 4 red.
Okay.
Play Chandra.
Yeah.
Chandra,
Both on one loss.
all the Planeswalkers.
Chandra
It
is
is,
going to go
Super
up to 5.
Friends
He's
now.
on the top card in the library, which I will not cast.
So he's going to tick her up and not cast it,
Can't
so
even
he's
cast
going to take
Take
2.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then gets
I've
attacked.
not attacked yet this turn. Go to town lake in my 3rd
Yeah.
Squeaky Cheeky.
Yeah.
Coming at you.
Yeah.
Uh, wait. Oh, Koth dealt damage, it sounds like, so. What did Koth do? Koth.
Koth generated mana
Why
for
not?
every mountain.
Yeah,
so
he
you
did
could cash
generate
out
mana, so I don't know why Dancy. He should be at 24. Unless he's not paying attention to stuff. Oh, he had to. Oh, he also had to tap Bosaji, I think, to cast something, maybe. I don't know.
It
I
looks
don't
like he
know.
just took 7.
He didn't take 7 because he only got attacked for 3.
Chandra did 2, so I don't know what. Maybe he used the Seizure.
Right.
That would have accounted for the last of it.
Trying to craft the perfect
Right, but
mighty.
Osage is only two live. I think Danzy should be higher, but
It was at 27, 2 from the Seizure, 3 from the Goblins, and 2 from Chandra and stuff.
right. Okay.
And that accounts for 7. I don't know if that's what
Right.
happened.
Yeah,
Let's get us to 7.
it might. I don't know. But 4 goblins coming in. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's 16.
So now Dragus can just sit back and
Go
use
ahead and push it.
planeswalkers to generate mana and.
Does the enchantment when a mountain is tapped for mana or when a mountain becomes tapped?
Whenever an opponent taps a mountain, I believe.
That negates call fault.
I don't mind it. He's talking about
Sure.
I won't cast it. There's nothing in play for its target.
2
right now.
damage?
Sanctum.
2 damage.
Sure.
Or Sanctimony. Just
I will tap
Sanct.
down 4. You gain 4. Play P and Kieran, get my 2 counters, and then I will plus cost to untap one of my
Okay.
lands.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Mom and pop stop your shop and open for business.
That is another mom and pop.
That's right.
So it
Go
looks
score
like
it on
all
the same
said and done,
Sure.
Danzy is at 18.
No.
I'm running out of room on the board.
I'm not doing that. That would be dumb.
Sure.
Draw my card.
Okay.
That's fine. Do your thing.
Play my land.
Yep.
Enduring Enemy.
Yep.
Sanctimony. Whenever an opponent taps a mountain for mana.
He's even got the deck down.
Negate cost off.
Can I see that?
Oh, he got it out! Wow.
Haha, you can't cast spells for the rest of the game. You can just put enchantments in
Sphere of
play.
Safety.
That's fine.
Haha.
So he's gonna stop
Entirely acceptable.
stop the attack.
Paying 4 for each creature attacking me is fine by me.
I will never attack you again.
Okay, so Sphere of Safety right now says everything costs 4 currently to attack him for each creature.
Thank you.
And you can't turn a profit with the mountains.
What's his life goal left?
He's got a little
I'm at
bit.
18.
He's got a little bit of time with Chandra.
I have been.
He's been getting a lot of mana.
He's been dealing a lot with.
I've been dealing a lot with those.
Squeaky.
Play a mountain.
Play a mountain. Tap those mountains for mana.
Let's
Do
bring
it!
Chandra up to 7.
Okay.
Chandra gets topped up.
Assuming
Now, that's the
I'm
other
taking
thing.
two no
It's
matter
Not necessarily. Depends on
Okay.
what it is.
Chandra's.
I will
ultimate.
not cast Ensnare Bridge. You can
Yeah.
It targets though, I believe.
Oh, is
Go
it?
to combat, get another
So
damage.
as long as he's able to
I
get
am
down
then
a
going to
ley line, that would be really good.
tap down 4.
Let's see.
second name,
Chandra.
and cast one
Yeah,
There
it's
she is. You get an emblem whenever you cast a spell.
It's
You'll
like,
find
you're not
a
doing
target
anything, right?
creature
You're not
worth
doing
fire.
anything either, right?
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good.
fine. I'll tap.
Yeah.
Trigger.
Just make sure no one plays magic. Just
What did the Dragus just cast? I don't.
Dragon's cast.
I mean, I can eventually.
Oh, it's a,
play, I have 22 lands. in
Oh,
the deck. I
that's
can
a
eventually just start attacking through the
ward.
safety.
Cast out. Chandra.
Orbs of warding, I think.
Maybe.
Or
maybe.
the 4 mana one. You have hexproof if it's an artifact, and you can't be cursed. Or you get it gives it the
About that.
curses. Witchbane orb. Witchbane orb.
I don't think I do. Yeah, that's fine. You are exiling my Chandra.
And you got rid of Chandra, so Witchbane orb. I can see that.
Yup.
Because he can also go get another one to get rid of the Witchbane orb.
Go to a game first.
You need to get.
You hope.
I mean, I got
The
game
Dove's
1.
Cape.
I just got to dirtle my way through another 15.
Seriously, you have to get the Dove's Cape down.
Yeah, that's fine.
For 5.
I'll gain another 4.
That's fine.
Daisy
Log
gains
tiles,
4.
but I'm not going to cast.
You're not casting it? Alright, I'll get 22. Thanks, sir.
Get
And
another
he's
speed
gonna
PG.
exile the Treasure Chandra, not cast it.
Untap this mountain. Good.
Hot.
It's Koth. Does
Sure.
Koth have an ultimate? What is this?
It turns all of your mountains into
Exile
Tims.
effect.
Probably.
Oh.
Can I see Chandra really quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
So
It's not a target.
Yeah, it's fine by me.
It's not a
Spell
target.
Sanctity.
the ultimate is though.
The ultimate is a target.
Yeah, the ultimate's a target, and Koth's ultimate turns
And
it
then
out.
Koth, yeah, Koth is a target as well. So,
So it needs a ley line. essentially.
Go.
well, he went for it. He needs a Dove's Cape right now.
Attacking.
I don't know at this point. But
Does-
Never said it's gonna happen anytime soon.
I don't think Drags can win from
In the
here.
next 14 minutes?
I believe in myself.
Woo!
Kick Chandra up to 6.
Yeah.
He just
So-
needs Form of the Dragon and a cast out.
Yeah. Yeah, he needs to get another cast out and another Form of Dragons. And the
But
Form
yeah,
of Dragon.
Down 3.
Dubscape to ice it would be.
Sure.
That! Oh, that's a transfer. Okay, I was like, I thought he put another warding. I was like, that's why you get a Dubscape first.
And I will call that up to 5.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sure.
Okay.
Just shut it down now. Just please get the Dubscape. I would feel so much better if you got the Dubscape. Please.
How much do you have to pay to deal with attacks with even one thing?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's about to make a 6, so 6 per. He's protected from my Rabble Master, so it really doesn't matter how big this guy gets.
Just get a Dubscape. Take him off that avenue.
Yeah, it is unfortunate Red has very little in the way of deal with target enchantment.
Come on. I believe in you, Dancy.
Not really worried about it. I have no intention of winning.
Dubscape. Dubscape.
Do either of you?
Dubscape.
Well, in that case, fair
Did you-
safety.
Woo! I have no intention of winning.
Oh my god, Dancy.
Go ahead, sir.
You still get to draw. You still get to draw for your turn.
Oh, my bad.
If you must.
You just
Apparently I
cast-
must.
Let's kick Chandra up to 7.
Yeah, you
Do
don't
I
skip your
have
draw step.
I will not cast that Chalice of the Void.
Alright.
Sandra.
I will
Pingsford.
Koth Emblem.
Koth gives him an emblem, which is a target effect.
What'd you do?
Koth Emblem.
Any response?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know why he bothered to emblem cough.
Ghost Quarter, you Gemstone Caverns.
Unless he has an,
Get that mountain, boy!
unless he has an answer for that Layla.
I'm so proud of you.
He might have an answer for Wayne, but Dragus is saying that he has no intentions of winning.
Chandra's up at 7 now.
I don't give a damn.
I know. I'm gonna go ahead and go to combat.
Since he has no intention of winning,
Yeah.
he's just gonna.
He's just gonna keep putting stuff out.
7 somewhere on that die.
Okay.
And
There's another orbital warning. God damn it, Daisy.
Platform. Casto, trainer. Go ahead.
A second witch train orb. Congratulations,
How many
Dancy. You done
cast
screwed
Only
yourself.
25?
How many cast outs do you is in that deck?
Two. There is a third. There's a banishing light in the sideboard, but I don't think he would have brought it in. It almost looks like he sided out the.
Sure. Gain all that life.
Another sanctimony.
Boom. What now?
Yeah, if he
Draw
can't
my
get rid of the
hot
witch
land
pain
for
orb,
turn.
he can't
That's right.
win.
It's either the other sanctimony or it's the peace of mind. Now, Dubscape might be in his hand, which means that you need the peace of mind to discard and then use the Misspell Planes to get it back, to get it out.
Okay.
But
I wanted to know if it was a May or if you have to keep throwing them into play.
you can always search and not find.
It is not a May.
It's not that you put a copy on it, but you can search and
You'll
not
deck
find.
'em. It sucks really bad.
I will ultimate Chandra.
Chandra being ultimated. So, Dragus has
You gonna deal
two
damage to
red-
yourself now?
Red
that's hot.
Planeswalker emblems on the field.
No, it's target
Either
creature
way.
or
Creature
player.
player. You can start
Oh,
killing all
you
of
lied to
them.
me then.
No, I'm not talking about the emblem. I'm talking about
Does
the
have
first ability.
creatures.
The plus, yeah.
It does
First
target
ability all
creatures,
day.
Yeah.
Target
But
creature
you
or
chose the
player.
emblem, right?
Correct. I'm gonna go to combat.
Because
kill
it's
this
not a
creature.
May ability.
I'm gonna play a Chalice
Oh,
of the Void on
Chandra?
0 and kill this creature.
No.
And deal 5
Which means if he doesn't have a
No,
creature he
kill
can
this
target
creature.
every time he casts a spell, he
Creature or
has to
player?
hit himself.
Alright, fair
Right.
enough.
If there are no creatures on the board, he has to target himself.
Go ahead.
This is just stupid.
Yeah, it looks like it's a piece of mind, not a sanctimony.
Play that Form of the Dragon. That's what I'm waiting for.
I know that's what you're waiting for. I'm not stupid. Unlife?
Yep. All I have to do is wait for him to kick himself down to 5 with that Form of the Dragon, and then get him to 0, and then get him to 10 poison counters. I got this. Without dealing any damage other than attacking.
So I think
And I have
Danzy's
to pay
plan at this
15
point.
per
Does he have the
attacker.
Misfit Planes
I got
out
this.
yet?
Easy.
You can have this card.
No.
Draw the card for turn.
Now he'll draw it at some point.
Yeah.
Gragas can't win. Danzy can't lose.
That's right.
And Danzy can't
That's
deck
right.
himself,
That's
You
right.
got me right where you want me, Dragus.
which means this game's gonna go
No
to
idea.
time.
No.
I
See,
don't
now,
know.
the other
Yeah.
thing that could
I mean, you
happen
could tap those mountains and deal damage
is
to yourself.
he does
and
only
I
have the
get
one
points of my
bridge
shot.
out.
I'm gonna actually assume it's pretty good. Go
So
ahead.
he can
What do you
always
think could really
get
happen?
Out of there.
Trigger?
Helia out, crank out tons of tokens,
Oh yeah. One
and attack through the bridge, or attack over the bridge by
only
exiling it. You,
What does he have left that
should
connects
have
out the
saved your
bridge?
Witchbane orbs, buddy.
The other cast out if it's in the deck?
it's possible, but why?
Yeah. Cursed your ass.
I don't see how.
It's a Witchbane orb!
Oh, you have expert.
Oh, it puts
Curse my ass.
There you go.
What did he
Oh.
Draw a card for turn?
Sure.
Death Form of the Dragon?
Go.
No, that's a overwhelming splendor.
No, I can't.
It's a humility.
He tried to curse Dragus, but Dragus has double
But I don't
Witchbane
have
orb,
it.
so Danzy dropped it on himself. So Danzy's creatures now have 0/0, or they're 1/1s with no abilities, and he can't activate
Get a duder.
Alright,
Go ahead.
Yeah.
abilities that are not planeswalking. You. God damn it, Danzy! Yeah.
Another sanctum.
I think at this point they're dragging, Danzy's hoping to drag it out for the draw,
Not even
which I think last time checked they had about 15, 14 minutes left.
Boom. Alright.
Yeah, I mean, Danzy wins this match 1-0.
Sweet.
Yeah.
3 life.
Yes!
Rav Master.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
2 more tokens, baby. Go ahead.
Trigger?
He has double sanctimony. He
Sorry,
gains
one more
6 life.
token. One's dead. Go ahead.
Trigger?
Yeah. Because I had to kill one of them off my shot.
Jeez.
I have 10 Squeaky tokens, baby. I'm gonna laugh when I finally get this anger. I get
Hey,
to
all the
kill them.
pride that I had from Danzy in the first game just has gone out the window in this one.
Sure.
That,
Well, you can stop me from casting, boy.
that's a
Trying to think of
nevermore.
something completely stupid.
Black Lotus.
Can't.
Richard Garfield
It
PhD.
has to be a modern legal card.
What's the brown card he just got?
No,
Goofies.
I'm not even messing with that.
Mox Opal.
Danzy casts Nevermore and has decided to name.
What is it? I can't even read it.
Brown Oofy.
Nevermore called Brown Oofy, Bob.
My turn?
I take it you caught that.
I got that.
Nevermore on the field, naming Brown Oofy.
Play a land, get 2 tokens.
Brown Oofy cannot be played in this match. Danzy. Is Danzy watching? No. No, he's just having a good old time with all that. Hello, Mr. John.
Privilege business?
I'm just sitting here cringing watching Danzy's.
Yay.
I mean,
We're in
how much
garbage.
time is left out there? Do you remember? Okay. I mean, this is gonna go to time, but overwhelming splendor stops me from
We're
acting.
killing it here, Beth.
Land, grant 2 tokens, go.
Under 5 minutes right now.
5 minutes and
Okay.
5 turns.
Trigger?
Yeah, go.
Also, suppose we could
John
potentially
says hi, Master Snow.
see Dragus.
Oh, my dead body.
Ghostly present?
Yeah, baby.
So when a creature's enchanted player controls
Oh, I can
lose all
see you.
abilities
I
and
got
its
them on
power
ropes.
counts as 1/1. Enchanted player can't activate abilities that aren't mana abilities or planeswalker abilities. So he can't activate like his rest in peace to keep his library refilled, so he doesn't deck
Yeah,
himself.
baby.
Pass turn.
Oh, he can't activate Misfit Planes?
2 Tap down.
He can lose
tap
this
down
thing.
forward.
Yeah, he can lose this.
Sure.
He can't activate Misfell Planes. He can't activate Heliod. He can't activate. Well, Heliod's a 1/1.
Cast a Ping Karen, kill the other Ping Karen, so I get
And
2
he's
more
draining his
tokens.
library twice.
Yay!
I will kill one of these. I will
was
go to
that?
combat and get another 2.
And he's draining his library
Go ahead.
twice the rate Dragons does.
And he is draining his library twice as
Fourth
fast.
offers now.
Trigger?
Dancy putting out the Overwhelming Splendor was the worst decision in this game.
I'll get that
By
one.
not going for the Dovescape
Sure.
first, he allowed Dragons to get the second Witchbane Warp out and gave him a chance to win, but it's under 5 minutes.
Good one, good one.
Look, parts the other library. He's gonna be really fast.
Your sound went dead. You're done.
Discard?
Yeah.
Go.
Can you hear me now?
No, you're still very muffled, very muted.
Yeah, Exhaustion's pretty good. I'll go to combat. I'll get 2 more of
It
them.
is weird.
Yeah.
It's like the last time you shifted, it's like something
So we have 6 of them. Go ahead.
took out your sound.
I go down to 5.
Anything now?
Yeah, no.
That's a little better.
Trigger?
Weird. I wonder where the mic is.
It's right at the top next to the cam, probably.
Heliod?
No, there's just a light there.
All it needs is
Maybe
an
it's
itty
down
bitty
here.
little hole. Maybe it's at the
Yeah,
base.
Go.
There isn't one. Yeah, it's probably down at the base. Maybe the way I angled the
Oh,
Discard?
probably.
Go.
laptop.
He's a creature, right?
Yes.
Well, if Danzy can find a way to knock back himself, he'll win this.
So Dancy has Overwhelming Splendor. I don't know if he expects Heliod to... Heliod's a 1/1 with no abilities.
6, there we go.
No, Dancy has no idea what he's doing at this point.
Is he failing to find now?
Go.
Right. He has 2 Witchbane Orbs down, I believe. Seriously? There's another... It seems like that.
I tap these 6 down to deal 6 points of damage.
He's indestructible.
That's my White Chamber. That's my deck.
And that game.
Did he cycle the
Because
cast
I
out
did
of there?
tap for mana for that.
That's
Oh,
my
yeah.
deck.
You did. No.
Yeah, tap for mana.
Oh, yeah, tap for mana. Good job, sir.
I pay attention to cards.
Dancy's
Yeah,
got
Just tap them all.
well over
God, why do I want to
40.
do
You
Mr.
might have to
McCartney
pay
says,
for a
hi,
mana.
Mr. Snow.
that? Play this mountain, get 2 more tokens,
And
one
your
of them
sound
down,
went
or
again.
go ahead.
I didn't move anything this time.
I don't know. 2 minutes left on the round. Dancy's just hoping not to
I
deck
know, I'm gonna lose
himself
horribly, but I got
because
this.
he done screwed himself over.
This board
So
state is
bad.
glorious.
Oh, he put out Overwhelming
Dan,
Splendor and knocked
Come
himself.
check out those board state.
Yeah, because there's a Witchbane Orb. Because he didn't go for another cast out or another get rid of effect to get rid of the Witchbane Orb.
Yeah, go for it.
And the fact that his first 2
Play my land.
was
Yep.
for a Dovescape to stop him from putting
I can't
Witchbane
kill
Orbs
him, he
out.
can't kill me.
Um,
I mean, I'm going to eventually lose. I'm going to cast
That
this
is-
for, I'm going to
I-
cast this for 0 and deal 5 points of damage to Elliot.
The what?
Cast Chalice for 0 and deal 5 to
Oh,
Elliot.
I thought you said cast this.
Yeah.
Go to combat, get 2 creatures, go
Yeah.
ahead, 1 dice.
Trigger?
Oh no, he's got 2 Sphere of Safeties plus a couple Ghostly Prisons down.
Look at all the
so
squeaky jeekies!
Trigger?
He has to pay at least 30 or
Draw a card
40
for
to
turn?
attack. He just got a second ley line, so
Fetch?
Yeah.
because Dancy could still deck himself in that time.
How am I gonna die?
He is.
Danzy
Huh?
can't
What
play.
he should be
He
doing
won
is
game 1,
at this
so when
point
he goes
should
through, he's
be
gonna win.
searching and
I'll
not
fetch
finding,
again.
Sure.
and just drawing the 1 card.
Get 2 Mistveil planes.
Because with the Overwhelming Splendor, he can't activate Mistveil Planes. He
Get all the
can't
planes.
activate anything to get his library alive.
Yeah, perfect.
You like my
Tap down 3, get a 3rd Rabble Master!
you like my board
5
state?
points of damage going your Elliot,
15
obviously.
seconds left in the
go
round.
I'm gonna go to combat, get 3 tokens, lose 1, and get up to
Untap.
4. Go ahead.
On upkeep?
Yes.
I'm gonna put 2 things on bottom.
Sure.
Hot
You
custom
can't.
game
And Dancy doesn't. Neither player knows what Overwhelming Splendor does.
Creatures
Because
abilities.
Dancy's using
I
Mistveil.
can activate Mistveil planes, sir.
I don't know if I
Play
should.
fetching.
And I do not have a moon effect in play
And
right
he's
now.
fetching,
all
so
day.
yeah.
What was he stopping you from activating?
No,
with
it's
Splendor.
enchanted player can't activate abilities that aren't mana abilities or loyalty abilities.
Bob's got a point.
He said
And you
you
guys
can't
are excited.
activate abilities.
That's right.
Can't activate abilities, period.
We're on time now, so you're
Yeah,
good.
it's humility.
You got it.
All abilities.
And
Form
we're
of the
on
dragon?
time. He's
Sure.
got more than 10 cards left in the deck, so he can't be decked.
Woo!
Congrats! Dancy won with one of my decks!
That's fine. I didn't.
Against Dragons. So Dragons lost. Fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Dragon
So is my audio still terrible?
That's what I'm talking about.
Is what?
I only
The audio
got.
still terrible?
I only got
Audio's still
20,
very soft.
20 squeaky cheekies in play.
That's it?
Bye,
John.
McCarthy is up next.
Never forget.
So whoever's opponent is.
Pretty
he
good.
did, no.
It felt amazing.
And damn, Z.
Aw,
Please,
you don't want me on camera again?
please let me play against McCarthy. One time.
No, I don't want to see that. Keep that poison away from me.
Let Dan
Let's see if the
go
audio's good.
on camera
Yeah.
for 3 rounds tonight.
Oh, that's
I still
really
think
bad.
the best thing was that
Maybe it's on my end if I can turn you up.
that was hot. Game 1.
Alright, boys and girls, wait till I get up front. You guys can tell me all your results.
I don't know how to increase the volume.
Ain't my problem.
Do you remember mine?
I believe that you lost your opponent in 9 games,
No. I don't
but you
think
beat
that's
them in 6 games. And that's all that matters.
I beat him in Roshan, but that's all that really matters. Because that last
You
game
beat him
was
just by
quite,
flopping out on the floor. Let's be honest.
yeah.
You're just like, zip.
That last game was quite
The
sick
phone
in the
says it's
nuts.
working fine, but
It's so good though.
it's just you're coming through very soft.
Those are the best games to lose. I did pretty fun.
No, you did not play that Bob style. You played that.
I ran out of hands to count the number of punts.
Oh, there. Now you sound really good.
Yeah.
First target, unless you absolutely have to get a piece down, first target is always dubscape. Well, then you go for the then your first target is to go for the the discard thing, the hope. Whatever it is, yeah, the discard thing. Then you discard the dubscape, cycle it in, then get dubscape. Because with dubscape you can't cast Witchbane. Round 3 pairings are now posted.
John Rohr.
Hey, Jackie, go find a spot to sit.
The McCarthy versus whatever.
Are we supposed to go on the street?
Zach Johnson.
I'm Zach.
Oh no.
Nick McCarthy versus Zach Johnson.
Let's dirt on
And it looks like McCarthy is on blue.
Let's get the dirt on.
I just want you.
I just don't like sitting.
Remember, Zach, when you beat him.
Well, you're playing white, so you, next games 2 and 3 you got Leyline, right?
Yeah. You need to win. I do. I'm not supposed to. Oh no.
That was fun, guys.
That was great.
We must do it again.
He's sad, and I'm kind of sad too because he is paired up against Burn.
Bob's gonna hand me the deck to start tonight.
I'll make you use the group one.
I don't know what's going on with your sound.
But,
I'm not allowed to update
it's been so long since the second.
It's like weird. It's like sometimes like one sentence being like super nice and crisp, and then everything.
I wonder, did I win last round? It's been so long, I can't remember.
I had to watch all these enchantments happen. You
Just
felt like 3 games there. Nowhere near that.
You don't have a shirt pocket. I saw you going for it.
If you try hard enough, so right?
Sure.
I mean, you don't have a sausage ball to show them, so.
Turn that down. Okay.
You got 5.
All right. Maybe if I'm not putting you so much against them, I'll be able to pick up what you're
Not
saying.
against Burn.
Hopefully, anything.
Yeah, that's a little better.
Alright.
Okay, so Zach Johnson on Burn. Taking on, let's see here. This was Seance.
Starts with an S.
I think it's S-E-A-N-C-E. Yep.
He's on the block.
I don't know what he said. S-E-A-N-C-E, but it's got a little accente, but I'm not going to put the little accente down. Seance. Okay.
You got
let's go ahead and
Yeah, I cut that.
let's just curve this, and
This next 7 has to be pretty good at this point. You would certainly hope so. I'm mulligan to 6. Yay!
oh, SEA.
This deck has,
Did you go to 6?
No.
You should go to 6.
Let's save the image.
Think about it.
They're pretty alright, so.
Go ahead. It's battle blitz, but I see him.
Seance. Okay.
He figures he's gonna play slow, but I'll right.
And
With boredom, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one hot Tarmogoyf.
My turn? Oh wait, I forgot about my go. I thought you were just passing. You were like, yeah.
this is what we're up against. This is what Nick is hoping to do. It's a seance. At the beginning of each upkeep, you may exile target creature card from your graveyard. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that card, except it's a spirit in addition to its other types. Exile at the beginning of the next step. That is seance.
Put it in the appropriate place on the plate. Go ahead.
And there's no Owen Wilson moment yet, so.
Also have that seance spelled horribly wrong at the bottom. SREANCE.
Do what? Oh, I have an R in there?
Yeah.
I didn't think I had an R. Okay.
That's correct.
There we go. Okay. Seance! Alright. The box is locked, the lights are on. It's robot fighting time. Quick land into a... Is this burn or 8-whack? This might be 8-whack.
Go ahead.
That's a goblin guide.
That's a what?
It's a goblin guide.
Oh, that's a guide?
Yeah,
I'm not used to the new art on that yet. And I believe that's a Bird of Paradise.
Pop.
Yep.
Did he proxy a forest?
Targeting you and the birds.
He proxied a forest! Oh.
Go ahead.
He takes 3 from.
Searing Blaze.
What's a Searing Blaze?
Deal 3 damage to target creature, and deal damage to target creature and that creature and that target and that player, or landfall. Deal 3.
Right. Huh. Oh, okay. But he should be at less than that, shouldn't he? Because if he took 2 Goblin Whacks, that's 16. Searing Blaze. Oh, he didn't have. Did he have Landfall? He must not have had Landfall.
Yeah, no, he had landfall.
So he should be at 12, right?
I should be at 13. So 2, 4, 7. Yeah, he should be at 13.
Yeah, he should have taken 2 more damage instead of the 1. So I'm going to keep track correctly. And I don't know what he's resolving. What is that?
That's the turn.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, now let's put a bunch of things in your graveyard.
Yeah.
Forest and
Goblin Guide and Goblin Guide.
smart.
Whoa, we got 2 lands off that one.
Take 2.
The value.
And a block and a take 2. So.
I think he might be missing 2 from the Goblin Guide swing before.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, Zach's informing him that he didn't take his attack damage last turn. So that's what he missed.
Oh, that's true.
Plus on your emerald.
So Nick is just abandoning the dice altogether.
That actually makes a huge difference.
Havenwood something.
charge. Pass later. Land to the yard. Okay. Faster.
Havenwood.
Me? Yeah. Down to 8.
No, I don't think it's a Havenwood anything. Wow, I have no idea what that thing is.
Yeah. You got it. And
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
And a block. And a path. So no damage this turn.
Yeah.
Except it looks like he took a bolt.
Yeah. Downed him.
And he has shocked himself. Grim Llamamancer. And another 3 damage. That was probably a lava spike.
Yes, it was.
Discard Form of the Dragon. Gain 3. Sure. Battery form of the dragon.
What you got, Nick? Do you have any way to stay alive? There's a forest. An unproxied forest.
Rhino.
That's a rhino. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's a little bit, you know, stave off death for a minute.
You're up.
And we're drawing into... That's a burn spell.
go ahead.
Passing turn. Didn't want to attack into a rhino. Don't know why not. I mean, why wouldn't you want to attack into a rhino? What's the worst that can happen? See, if he blocks, you can burn him down. Because isn't he a 4/5?
Are you talking about Cavern Soul?
Yeah.
Or is he a 4/4?
He's
It forgets the fact that Zero's mom.
He has every intention
It is a
of
mountain.
ignoring that.
It is a mountain.
The last thing he wants to do is put that in the
When it goes away, it forgets it.
It's fine.
It loses
Creature.
everything. It is a
Change
mountain.
treatment. Okay.
Currently playing all the green spells that I have no idea what they are.
Seance.
There's the Seance.
Ewit, Path, Land, and Fulminator to the yard.
I hope so.
Let's see here. Seance goes to the hand.
Pass the turn, clench the cheeks.
The turn.
Rhino on defense.
Exile Thought.
Llamamancer. That's a ping for 2, right? And Skullcrack. And this is going to be game because he's got a second Skullcrack waiting in the hands. And here comes Skullcrack number 2. And there's the game. Zach Johnson gets game number 1 over the Seance deck. Let's take away that blue victory because it wasn't earned. Give it over to red. And we talked a lot about Oofies, but you know what we didn't talk about? Slapping Ben Seidel. Doesn't that sound fun? I want to slap Ben Seidel. Do you want to slap Ben Seidel? Or do you want to see Ben Seidel get slapped?
See it. I want to see him slapped by somebody in a Batman costume.
I don't have a Batman costume, and I've already told him that I'm going to be the one doing the slapping, but
We can find you a Batman.
I might be able to find a Batman costume. That'd be kind of fun. Think I should dress as Batman when I slap Ben?
Definitely.
The Muse likes that concept, so... Anyway, you might be asking yourself, how can we see Ben Seidel getting slapped by someone in or without a Batman costume? Well, it's very simple. The Zone 521 on the YouTube side, that's where this channel is at. And if you hit that subscribe button, once we get to 100 subbies, we are going to slap the ever-loving hell out of Ben Seidel. It's going to happen. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. And once we cross that century mark, oh, Benny Boy is going to get slapped, and he's going to get slapped hard. And it's going to be played on the channel, and everyone's going to be able to see it a lot. A lot, actually. So... tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your parents, tell your pets. Subscribe to the Zone 521 on YouTube, and you too can help me slap Ben Seidel. Because he wants it. He's donated his face for the cause. And it's only doing a disservice to him to not slap him. So I don't know. I think that's good. I think that's where we're at. Seems good. I dig it. Seems legit. Checks out. I'll allow it.
Alright, so Seance do its thing.
Let's see Seance do its thing. I want to see Seance do its thing. But it sounds like the deck is built around putting a whole bunch of, getting Seance out and then dropping a whole bunch of big fatties in your graveyard to exile to gain life and swing away and hopefully pummel your opponent to death. That'd be kind of hot to see.
It's gotta be abusing the inner battlefield triggers because none of the Seance creatures are always summoning sick.
Right. Is it? Wow.
Yeah, it does not give them haste.
Does not give them haste. Wow. You may exile target card. Yeah, beginning of each upkeep. So yeah, it's a whole bunch of ETB triggers. Your target is copy of spirit. In addition, exile at the beginning of the next instant. So it gives you. Wow, that's.
I love the art.
The art is great. I mean, I believe it came out in. That looks like Innistrad. Let's find out though. Dark Ascension. I'm good. It's a powerful 20-cent rare.
I concede at my choosing. How high do you know? I concede when I see a jump a card on the other side of the table.
But I believe MTG Goldfish made a nice Seance deck.
Yeah, it was memed for a while after that one guy tried to buy it out and tried to convince a pro to play it as Ultima.
Let's see here. Yeah, it was an Against the Odds 4-color Seance. What's his deck? Satyr Wayfinder. Excuse me. That's the creature, or that's what he was casting. It's a 1/1 that it enters the battlefield, reveal top 4 of your library, put a land from among them into your hand, put the rest into your graveyard. Wall of Omens, Ewit, Fulminators, Kitchen Finks, Resto Angels, Siege Rhino, Mole Drifter, Shriek Maul is the Saffron Olive build that he's going off of. But it looks like Nick says, "To hell with that! I'm rhinoing it up." Collective Brutality. That's a good way to take away your opponent's abilities to kill you.
Yep. Take out Taylor, full escalation, take out Taylor, take out card and gain 2 life.
Full escalation, that sounds good. Yep. 2 escalations, all 3 triggers.
21.
Oh, rest in peace.
Just, wow. I mean, you gotta take it.
Can't take it with Flex Brutality.
Oh, it's got me an instant sorcery. That's right.
Yep, it's not actually duress.
Nick is so close on figuring out these the life chips. You know, you have 20, and then the big die rolls over to be 1.
Maybe he wants to be a 4. I mean, he does, but.
But yeah, the big die is supposed to represent the life chip is like, hey, I got 20 now, I got 1, and
oh yeah, sorry.
And burn to the face.
So I'm at 16 as well.
Yeah.
And 16. Is that what I saw?
Suspend Rift Bolt.
And we're going to suspend a Rift Bolt.
Go ahead.
That'll come down next turn.
Cards in hand.
Let's see here. We're cracking. Let's see here. Rhino. Lots of Rhino. I mean, it's not a bad target. It is a 6-point life swing.
Yeah.
Sin Collector?
Sin Collector.
Instant or sorcery. Okay.
Kinda hot.
Instant or sorcery. You actually hit. Go Sin Collector. Save 2 life.
Sin Collector.
Yeah, your turn.
Sin Collector. When you enter the battlefield, you strip an instant or sorcery from your opponent's hand.
Rip.
Go ahead.
It's pretty hot. And I think that rip is going to spell the end to Mr. McCarthy on this one,
In for life?
which is unfortunate.
I don't know about that. He's at 17 life. His opponent's fairly low on resources. He could just win the old-fashioned.
And eternal fetch.
Looks like he just gave 4. And there's another fetch over on Johnson's side.
So bad. I totally heard that. Everything you do is bad right now.
So is that a
Yeah.
Lone Missionary beats.
lone missionary? That's what that is.
Suspend ripple.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, when he comes in, you gain 4 life.
Draw.
Pretty good card.
Attack you for 2.
And he's going to get swing-a-ding. Swing-a-ding. He is a 2 power. And he's going to get lightning helix, and he's going to path it in response.
No life gain for you.
So no life gain. I get a land.
Peace of mind? Yeah. Alright, go ahead.
Esther.
Can you purple you?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Passing the turn, looks like he took 3 again from
Game
something.
with the gods.
You good?
Something of the gods.
Alright.
Let's see here. Green.
The not so lone missionary.
And
Why is this working?
we will pass the turn.
Commune with the gods. That's what he's doing. Reveal top 5 of your library. Put a creature or enchantment from among them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. That's good seance fuel. Lone missionary. Gaining 4 more life.
Pick him up.
1, 2, 3, 4. You're so close on figuring out these life chips. So close.
Ewit for no value.
Ewit down.
Alright. Pass turn.
No value on the Ewit, but it's a body. Zach cracks a fetch. This has turned out to be a very intriguing back and forth.
Yeah. I mean, I think Nick wins this game easily.
You think Nick wins this one?
Oh yeah. He's gained way too much life, and Zach is expending resources to get
Yeah.
creatures. I mean, that lone missionary was
Got one good?
basically a draw to.
There's a
Gain
Goblin
of
Guide, and he's gonna trigger, get a Bird of Paradise, and they're just gonna swap.
Stick birds. Collector.
And a Sin Collector. Oh, it must not be an instant or sorcery. Oh, it's a land.
So it's a
Lone Longest
two
game.
power
against
creature
Burn.
against the
Go ahead.
opponent's top record.
Should be quicker now.
Special one.
Drag Daddy.
Thragtusk.
Drag Daddy. Now that's a closer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, Drag Daddy. That's the check mark on this game.
Where'd you take a life from? What did?
Thin out this deck as much as I can. Jeez.
Fetching out more lands. Hoping to draw gas and stop drawing lands. Because I'm starting to think that Nick is gonna win this one, and we're gonna go to a game 3.
Yeah, this one's over.
I didn't hear what he said. Goblin Guide for the block.
Yeah, Goblin Guide go. That's
This is not a good place to be.
7.
Block Thrag.
yeah, chump Drag Daddy.
Take 2.
Drag Daddy.
Oh jeez.
Second Thragtusk.
Yeah. Tap the
4,
mat.
5. You don't. Okay, so you didn't. Seriously, it should be the 20 and on 12. How hard is this? I gave you everything you need. Rhino. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
He's got a Taylor Swift Spear as a blocker.
And
And then
then
that's 7.
black,
Okay, you can knock him to 1.
Shriek Maul.
Shriek Maul.
Game 3.
If he hasn't already, I think Nick should take the seances out of his. And I bet he did. I bet he
Probably.
voted out the seances.
Probably. Because I didn't see a single one,
No.
which means that they're probably gone.
Yes, he's out, probably.
Wow.
So what's he voting out? He took Boros Charm out?
Johnson?
Yeah, he had 2 Boros Charms in his sideboard. He just brought back in. He took 2 white cards out. They didn't look like the rest of the pieces.
Well, Boros Charm is straight up to player, anticipating Leyline be based on white.
I suppose.
But since he didn't see the Leyline come down, Boros Charm comes back in.
It's your best burn spell, though.
I mean,
No, and Boros Charm is even better if you expect. And granted, it's hard in a creature
Decide not to throw
matchup,
proxy cards.
but
That's
Boros
right.
Charm
Those
can
are the
also
better
give a
ones.
creature double strike. So you can
Yeah.
still get 4 damage. You can
yeah,
double
you can
strike.
you can still use its other effects.
And it's better than Lava Spike. In that, if you're under a layer.
Draw
Right.
birds in the opener. You're not gonna fucking kill it.
Wow, this is hyper exciting. What's he putting back in? What's he taking out? He's gonna take out the Boros Charms again.
Yeah.
What the heck did he put in? Artifacts. What artifacts? They're either artifacts or they're proxies. Or maybe they're proxy artifacts and you've lost sound completely.
I mean, it's
you hear me?
related to it.
Yeah, they're... It's like weird, like whenever you shift it, I can hear like it reestablish itself. I don't know, it's weird.
I'm not sure I like the packs.
I don't pretend to understand anything. I'm just a head in a box who's bad at this game. And I'm even worse at technical stuff.
Says the guy with the streaming setup.
Yeah,
the
well,
go-to IT guy.
the go-to IT guy who has the stream set up, but I mean, anybody who actually does a stream would probably be yelling at me. I'm doing everything wrong, and I probably am. I mean, I'm just winging everything as I go. So,
Well, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I mean, sometimes just the best way is just fly by the seat of your pants and and do what you do. Do what you do good. I just don't do good. Do good well.
Very hot. Third one in the deck. Jesus. Oh, 84.
Lots of shuffling happening.
I mean, you're very hot. I'll take that.
How long are these all like the years? You told me that. I was like, oh. I'll get one more.
All right.
Tap, tap.
Oh yeah, sweet.
Click, click, tap,
I'll
tap.
take the break.
That gets to go first, but it looks like Nick brought the full suite of answers, and I would not expect there to be any ley lines in the deck. Not like four.
No.
What appears to be 4 lone missionaries and probably 2 to 3 frag guys.
No, when I
All the
mentioned
sweetest cards in my deck.
when I mentioned ley lines out of the sideboard, he was like, no, they're not there.
It might,
So,
but it's not risk.
You're gonna take cast out?
I mean, that kind of surprises me, you know, because
I would think this
every white deck should have ley lines.
Ley line's not that great, especially since if Burn's anticipating, they'll just bring in Destructive Revelry.
Right.
Or aware
But
green splash.
I'm just saying that, yeah, it's not ultimately great, but it makes them have an answer for it.
Yeah. And I mean, seeing Seance, the Burn player should be bringing in.
I don't know.
He should be bringing in Destructive Revelry,
More life.
not Destiny.
Just to seal the
I
deal.
actually
Rest of
had
these
just
are
enough. I
wasted.
got 32 exactly.
Nice.
So.
And that's for.
That's burn. What?
I mean, Rest in Peace is for your serious graveyard decks. I know Seance seems to be that, but it's also a value creature deck.
You want to just
Right.
reshuffle and draw new six.
And
You want to just take one at random? Actually, I'm gonna. Doesn't matter because I'm
So
gonna
we're going to
shuffle again
5?
anyway and take a 5-hand.
Okay,
But
go for it. Go for it then.
He accidentally
Next-
drew 7.
What we're doing today.
He already molded 6, but accidentally drew 7.
You're going to 5 as well.
Yeah.
But he wasn't going to keep it anyway, so he's going to 5.
Lander. I can do that.
well, the Gentleman's 5.
That aren't really that useful.
Oh, is Zach on 5 as well?
Signal into the
I
camera.
believe so. I think this is the second time. He definitely
Yeah.
went 6.
Yeah, I think he said we're both going to 5. That's.
What?
Still think that favors Nick.
Hey! Keep your thoughts to yourself, alright? Mr. Jeskai player. I know your type. The Jeskai guys are the jealous ones, right? They see the value and they want it, but they can't have it.
Did you see that game they were playing last week where it was like
I'm
playing Jessica and then someone playing blue-white like approach, like basically
But
standard.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah?
It just seems good. Seems fun. Seems I don't know. I kind of hope Nick gets this win.
All I want is 2 lands.
Because I like to see when somebody steps outside of their comfort zone. I like to see them do well, because that nourishes the thought that, hey, I don't have to play a mainstream deck to get success
I'll keep.
or to have a good time.
This is miserable. Yeah.
If only I can drive that point home to you.
I play all kinds of things.
Hmm?
I play all kinds of things.
Yeah, all mainstream decks that are not fun to play. You lost sound again.
I said I enjoy myself thoroughly.
Well, I'm glad somebody does.
Why did they bolt my birds? I don't know.
Why did he bolt my birds? I don't know. Well, Birdie came down and then they got roasted.
Come in with the gods.
You got it.
I can hear myself on this game.
Yeah, I can barely hear you, so if you're coming through, it's not coming through on mine.
Rhino, Draggy to the guard.
Commuting to get that.
Yeah, it is still not coming through.
There you go. Now that one's it.
Oh well. Here we got.
That's the Seder Wayfarer. reveal the top 4, I believe. Get a land. The rest into your graveyard.
Siege Rhino, Marsh Flats, and Bridge of Paradise.
Rhino, Flats, and Birds go to the graveyard.
Master.
While the Windswept Heath enters the hand. Lost you again. Hey, at least you got a win on cam, right? Was it Nick? Or was it?
What's wrong, burn player? Are you missing cards?
Getting a little flooded.
But what are you talking about, Eldrazi? You just gotta get the overwhelming splendor down. Eldrazi don't do nothing. I mean, you found that out.
Accepted.
Okay. Combat.
Goblin getting in.
Trigger.
Chumperinos.
Reveal and jump. Sounds good. Well, did you have fun?
And a turn. Track for Craft Goblin.
Oh, that sounds hot.
For fetching.
Yeah. Yep.
You didn't fetch. You didn't fetch for that.
No.
As long as you don't overwhelming splendor yourself. As soon as that came, and you know that you can search and not find
Draw
it.
for turn.
I got you. I did like the 3 Sanctimonies coming out.
You will.
That was not a choice for ability. That was out of lack of confidence. I was working.
I know.
Discarding, pass, kill, dress.
Electric Brutality.
Oh, the brown Oofy.
The lightning hit.
Yeah. Right. So collective brutality comes down to kill the goblin and drain for 2 or discard a card. It looks like discard a card.
Discard. Good news, bad news. Bad news, you missed. Good news, you missed.
Go ahead.
Taylor Swift, stare down.
Tap.
15, 14 on a fetch.
Good news, bad news. Bad news, you missed. Good news, you missed.
I didn't have to do anything. I mean, I hated myself for that like 6 years.
Okay.
I wanted to die. But
See, Zach knows how to use the tokens. Nick, look across at your opponent. That's how the life chip works.
Is that a battle kettle?
Is what?
Moo!
Did you just moo a rhino?
Yes.
I like it. Moo. Good. I dig that. I'm gonna steal that. That's mine now. Anyway, Swiftspear versus a rhino. I wonder who's gonna win this match.
2 games in a row.
That's a kitchen sphinx.
Yeah.
Oh, the hits.
Good
The
oofy.
hits coming.
Good oofy.
Yeah.
Swinging with the rhino.
Crunch.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Nick has to have at least 12 cards that are just outstanding in this matchup. Four rhinos, 3 to 4 lone missionaries, several thrag daddies,
Yep.
and kitchen things.
Kitchen things.
I don't actually know how he lost game 1 at this point. 12 cards.
I think he got land screwed, and he couldn't find anything to do.
Birds, 2 birds and lone missionary yard.
2 birds and a lone missionary go to the graveyard, and he gets a Windswept Heath.
That's a proxy.
Bye,
for us.
Danzy. Are you gonna be there Tuesday? Are you gonna be back here Thursday? So I will see you Thursday, and then Friday is Modern with a pre-release chaser. Next Friday, not this Friday, but next Friday. It's like I will see you next Thursday, and then the next day is Modern with a pre-release chaser. That's hot. Smell is exceptionally good.
Thanks, Andrew.
I was waiting for the laugh. I knew it was the laugh. Love you, buddy.
He loves you too, Danny.
Drag Daddy. Boom.
Drag Daddy came down, but what killed the Rhino?
Swifty blocked and then some burn spell.
Okay.
So it was a solid 2 for 1, and it's
Nick
over.
got there. Nick
that
got there.
That was a thorough beating.
So much life creatures. So many life creatures. Nick McCarthy gets his 3rd win on the year. And Mr. Zach Johnson, there he is. He takes his first loss.
No, I'm saying even a little less of a sword winner.
Fantastic. Well, 3 rounds. That's going to do us.
Yep,
I wonder who
Thursday
won.
night in the books.
I wonder who won.
So, I'm a little salty.
Well, whoever it was, it's not Scooter. So,
It was not.
let's see here. Our first match was Danzy, and he lost that. Who was his opponent? Danzy's first match was against Dustin,
Dustin, the Traverse Shadow player.
the Traverse Shadow. As long as Traverse Shadow didn't go on to win the whole dang thing, I'm happy.
Excuse the saltiness.
He probably ended up being Traverse Shadow, considering the rest of the decks out there.
You know why?
Right, well, you can,
I know
live in
why.
ignorance if you can.
I know why.
But
I told Chris earlier.
I think that's going to do it. I thank you very much for joining us via Satellite, Master Snell. It's been exceptionally quiet with no Pathfinder around, and they're not going to be here again next week either. So maybe I'll set up on the other side of the table and get my son. Huh? McCarthy won. Oh, the whole thing? Oh, this was the championship match.
Awesome.
So Nick McCarthy took home the gold. Awesome.
Bravo, Seance.
Bravo, Seance. Now I'm really hope that he sticks to, not playing Derp Shadow and, horrible decks that nobody likes, except for you. Man, McCarthy won all around, and that's fantastic. Good on you, man. But that's gonna do it for us. This has been a fairly quick round. 3 matches in, 1 went to time. There he is. Got there. See, you were afraid of face burn.
No, it wasn't that. It's just that I don't get to actually play Seance. If I had it in my hand at any point in the game, I would have just literally left it there.
Right. But
Snell, I brought this deck specifically to beat John. Why are you here?
he doesn't come on Thursdays.
I know.
Except when I do.
Yeah, except when he does. But
Yeah, he used to.
It looks like you specifically brought that deck to beat Burn.
Also, he refused to give me the snow-covered island for whatever reason.
no, I gave you Snow Covered Island.
He gave me the bad snow-covered island.
Because this guy has the first one. So you get the first runner-up.
No. Want to trade? You want to take like an unhinged island or something like that?
Never.
Unhinged Island is actually spoken for. But congrats, Nick.
Yeah, he's-
Anyway, as I was saying, that's going to do us for tonight. We saw Danzy win with one of my decks over Scooter, so super duper awesome there. Fortunately, we saw him lose in the first match, so that creeps his loss record up massively still. We got to see Nick McCarthy and his Seance deck finally get on camera because of last week and my car problems. I was not able to be seen, but this was fun. I had a good time. I hope you had a good time too, Master Snow.
That was a blast.
And that's going to do us. So 3 rounds, quick night. I'm done. I'm out of here. I will see you Tuesday. Same bat time, same bat channels. YouTube, The Zone 521. Hit that subscribe button. When we reach 100, we're slapping Ben Seidel. Catch the streams live, always on Twitch. Crabhammer69. Parting words from you?
Another fabulous modern event. Have a great weekend, everybody.
I've been Evil Bob, your resident head in the box, saying, however you choose to live your life. I approve! Have a great night. Have a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you Tuesday. Later!